Hello everyone, today I'm gonna rank every unit in the zombie warfare. So the first unit I'm gonna rank is Redneck. In my opinion, Redneck is overall pretty average unit. It's a very good early game unit and it's not that bad in mid game. But I would say it's pretty mediocre to deal with late game bosses and enemies as they have much higher health, and this guy proves to be incapable of dealing with them. But even though that's the problem, I'll still put him in B tier as he's very good dealing with most of the stuff in the early game. Next one is going to be Empty Barrel. Empty Barrel, in my opinion, is another very good. It's another very good one. But like the thing is, you really need to utilize it well just for it to use it well. But even though that's the biggest problem, I still think that it's a very good card or unit. Next one is Farmer. In my opinion, Farmer is very good, but the thing is, he's very weak and very slow, so I don't really like using him a lot. Compared to Barrow and Mr. Redneck, I don't really like him, so I'll put him B tier. So I'll just move the Barrel to A tier and just use the B tier. The thing is, I think that both Redneck and Farmer have their own good things about it. Like, Redneck can easily be spammable. Farmer can have AOE, but like the thing is, both of them are very weak. So yeah. Next one is Builder. In my opinion, Builders are very tough spot. It costs much more than Farmer and Redneck, but at the time you have Builder probably facing a row 3, which is against the humans, the molders. So like they will also have guns, which both Redneck and Farmer doesn't have any like bullet protection, or so like they will get killed by bullets easily. So Builder, in my opinion, is also a very good unit. 4 is like when you can buy them. So yeah. This is Mechanic. Oh wow, I don't even know why you can buy him so early, but legit one of the best units you can get. It's so good. Like the charging ability out already is just the charging ability is already insane. Like when you spawn it, and then like that damage is just insane already. Not to mention like even after you charge, it's basically just another Redneck. It's less spammable compared to Redneck, but it's not bad at all. Okay, next one is Pepper. I dislike Pepper a lot. Personally, I would put him at D tier, but people say it's very good. But like, don't get me wrong, it's a very good unit. Like the damage that she does is not bad. It's just yeah, it's just nowhere near good, but it's not at, like F tier bad. But and she also have a kicking ability, which is guaranteed knockbacks enemies. So like, it's a very good thing for her. But like the thing is, I just found her as like a very mediocre unit. I don't think she's that well, especially for her 25 price. Man, that's just expensive. Next one is Next one is a Medkit. Personally, I have like a love-hate relationship for it. In my opinion, it really depends on like how you use Medkit. But most of the time, I say it's D. It's a D tier. Just like Pepper, I think that both of these units can be used very well, but it's just that most of the time it's a very bad unit. Next is Chopper. Just when you say anything, I'm pretty sure anyone that's watching this video have probably played a game, and you know that Chopper is one of the worst units. Chopper is not bad by itself, like like skirmish is not bad. But the thing is, I'm only talking about the main game. So like against zombies, this guy is so weak. Yes, he have high health, but the thing is, after he dies, he turns into a ram. Not to mention like his healing ability is not even that good. Like yes, he heals a lot, but like if there's like a storm of zombies, like his healing will be useless anyways. Like let's say he killed it and then you want to heal him, but you can't because there's another zombie. When he's healing, he's not capable of attacking anymore. So like he's basically vulnerable to everything. So yeah. Next one is the Fire Barrel, which is also known as the Red Barrel. I like calling it Fire Barrel as that's literally what it is. a fire barrel. To me, it's comparable to just the empty barrel. Yes, it costs 3 more, but like the damage output is much higher compared to just the blue barrel. Like the explosion and the fire pool that it creates. Yes, in the game there are much more zombies that are immune to fire, but still, the explosion is already insane, and you can still activate it. Nixon is a firefighter. Personally, I don't really like the firefighter that much. Like, it's a great unit. I want to put a C tier, but like, after playing with him for a while, even like to test him out even more, I have to say he's a D class. Like, don't get me wrong, he's a good unit, but like, when you use him for a while, like the fact that he's not even that strong, like the only thing I think that's very good about him is that all the immunities he have, like, because of his immunities, this is why he even deserves to be in D tier, or else he'll be like E. So yeah, but like for his price, I don't really think this unit is worth it at all, especially when there's a builder unit. I think the builder unit is kind of better since like at like early and mid game, aka the time when you even use Firefighter or builder, like the enemies don't really have much fire. Like enemies that can cause fire to you, and most of the time you just burn yourself with like the red barrel or this is like grenade guy. Yeah, so yeah. I don't think he's that useful, but like I definitely see why he's not a bad unit. Next one is Charlotte. To me, I have like another love-hate relationship for Charlotte. Personally, I enjoy using her a lot, but like the thing is, she is not good at all. Like yeah, she's like a killer, or for like all early game, but like since the recent changes, after she's like we gotta like have like a what we call a star trophy role thing, so like we need to get stars just so you can get her now. So like before when you can buy her in the shop, that's very good. Why? Because you can get her much earlier. It's not early, but it's much earlier compared to now. And right now, the time you get her, she's basically useless. Like there are other units that can legit replace her. So yeah, I'm very sad to see this nerf happening, but like just like I would dare to say I can like also put this in D here because of the time that you get Charlotte. Like don't get me wrong, she's not a bad unit at all, but like the time you get it, she's just no longer as as a versatile unit as other units. Next one is Molotov Cocktail. I'm sorry, but like E tier. To me, Molotov Cocktail is a good like a throwable item. The thing is, it's just not strong. Yeah, I would rather use like a red barrel or a blue barrel compared to the thing that makes a fire pool. The thing about fire pool is that like you can also burn your own guys. Like don't get me wrong, you can also hit your own guys with this, but like it's much easier to burn your own guys than hitting it with a small AOE barrel. Not to mention, like, why would you even need like a Molotov Cocktail? Like, doesn't this also just make the explosion and a fire pool? Isn't this already doing a much better job? Like, not to mention, like the fire pool wouldn't even be useful in like whether it's with rain or even late game where zombies are legit immune to fire. So like, why would you even need this if they're immune to it? So yeah. Not really my favorite throwable, but I don't hate it at all. I still have fun using it, especially the animation is great. Next one is Glenn. To me, Glenn is not really that good. I personally never like using Glenn. People say that's good, but I never liked it. I would dare to even put him at E tier. To me, Glenn is just another spammable unit, but except that he requires once. Yeah, that's all. I would rather use like spamming redneck or the private guy. Like I would not spam Glenn. I just doesn't like him compared to redneck. Like I feel like he's weaker and he's just not as strong as him. Next one's it's Policeman, which is also known as Policeman Diaz, according to the game. It's an A class. Like I would also dare to put S, but sometimes I just feel like in the late game it's not as good. But like for early to mid game, this is definitely a carry. First of all, the unique ability that I have. Wow, like the melee resistance is just insanely good. like all zombies deal melee damage, right? Because when they stop you, that's melee damage. They will do range damage. So this guy already gets like a huge buff compared to just a huge advantage compared to other units already. Not to mention his shotgun, which is also AOE. Is honestly, it's not really AOE to explosive, but like it's AOE because it spreads into like every direction. So like you can definitely kill enemies quick if they don't have a bullet resistance. So I think that's a very good unit, and like it can be utilized in most decks. Next one is Generator. To me, Generator is very debatable. Like it's basically like any generators in other games, but like this thing actually gives you enough time. It gives you actually rage points for like first time. It's actually good and not bad. And not to mention, like the HP is not high even at max level, but like it's still a little bit tanky compared to like not having. So like it's really debatable if this is a good unit, but for me, I don't really utilize it that much, so this I put this low, but it's not a bad unit at all. Next one is Grenadier. So Grenadier does what it says. It throws a grenade when you click on it with the yellow ability button. And it's another A class. I can put it as S class. It's very near S class. I do think it doesn't like level up its numbers in late game, but like at early to mid game, it's definitely just wrecks everything. The grenade does so much damage. Not to mention, like even after your first grenade, his overall DPS and health still makes up for it. For his price, like because 25 to spawn him, I don't think it's a lot compared to like other units. Spawning spawning 25 can like spawn about Builder, so like yeah. So in my opinion, it's not bad at all because like you basically get a grenade and another bulletproof guy. So yeah. Okay, so the next one is Gunslinger. I just really have a love-hate relationship for this guy also. I like his design, but he's just not good. Like the thing about Gunslinger is that like compared to Pepper, yes, he has much higher fire rate, but the thing is he doesn't have the kick ability. Not to mention like he would definitely get replaced by like other units, like for example Carlos, which I'm gonna talk about later. Like there's just so much units that can replace him, which I don't think he's just no longer good in late game. Yeah. Next one is Nitrogen. I'm sorry, but like compared to everything, this is in my opinion, it's not one of those worst things you can use. Nitrogen is, in my opinion, it's not that great. It costs a lot to even use it. Like if you don't know, it actually costs 15. 15. Remember, that's even more expensive than any of the A tier items. So like right now, so like it's just not good at all. Like the thing is, it freezes even your own melee unit, so like it's basically useless if you're using it for melee. So you can only use it range, but like, why are you gonna use it for range? Yes, you can buy them some time, but like in that case, when spawning when you like dropping a barrel or spawning another unit be better just to buy yourself time, or like maybe you want to like stop an insectoid, but like then like dropping a barrel or and like maybe just spawn a unit when it jumps. Like isn't that better? Like maybe spawn a mechanic when it jumps, so like when it jumps down to your range unit, the mechanic just slaps them with his big old sledgehammer. Like that's just a much better idea compared to using nitrogen. Nitrogen is not a bad thing. Like it's a great idea, but like in my opinion, the execution is bad. Like this should have been given before like the blue barrel and red barrel. Yes, it wouldn't make any sense because like nitrogen costs a lot of money to like even buy in real life. So like compared to them, it should be much more expensive. But like I get why it's much more expensive, but it's just not worth it over them. Doesn't do much. Like I think that like nitrogen would be like actually worth its price if like the zombies will lower the health every time you get frozen. Because like when they're frozen and they get attacked, like they will break up. Like they will break easier, if you know what I mean. But yeah, anyways, the next one is Private. I do not want to pronounce his name, but Roderick Rodriguez. That's how I pronounce it, but I'm not really sure how to pronounce his name anyways. But he's got current private, or this military man. Because that's really just how he is. In my opinion, he's the same as his brother. He's also B class, but he's basically just a buff version of him. But I still don't think he deserved to be in the same place as Policeman and the grenade guy. So yeah, because his sniper Polina, which I call sniper. Sniper Polina is very good, whereas like you can think of it as a very good unit, but it's a very bad unit at the same time. I'll put an E. Okay, compare Charlotte. She have she have a much bigger range, and that's already a big advantage, right? The thing is, she has a 5% chance of missing, and yeah, this is not good already. Like anytime you include something with chance, it's already not good. Like let's say like if what if mechanic have like a 10 or 5% chance of not hitting his night chamber, like that would literally change the whole game. Like he'll become a much worse unit because like you're just hoping that he'll hit. That's basically sniper. Like sometimes you're just wishing that like sometimes it's just like live or death scenario. Like if she hits it, then she lives. If she doesn't, then she dies. And because of that, you also lose the game, or just lose your 3-star. And that's just very unfortunate. Like don't get me wrong, she is a good unit, but like for for the chance she offers, she's just not good. But because of her damage output, I'll have to put her at D. It's not a bad unit per se, but it's nowhere near like Charlotte. The next one is Welder. Welder is one of the only units in this game where it repairs the bus, if I remember correctly, and also just attacks the barrier immediately without hesitation. Yeah, C class. No, D. It's D. I would dare to say I would even put an F, like if I never used it. Like, it's just a very bad unit. Like when you think about it, like it should be a very good unit. Like all you need to do is protect it, but the thing is, it's so weak and like it just costs so much for you to use it. Not to mention the time before you can use it, like 1 minute and 30 seconds. That's just too much time for you to like wait, man. At that time, you could probably like build a better defense or something, just to defend your other melee units from getting it. Not to mention, he doesn't really do that much damage compared to other melee units to the barricade, so I don't think he's worth it that much. This one is Carlos. Carlos, in my opinion, is one of the strongest. He's one of the very strong units, and yeah. Sorry. But anyways, yeah, Carlos is a very strong unit. In my opinion, it definitely is. I won't put a B tier, but I don't think it deserves the B tier yet. But I want to put like a middle of C and B. But if I have to say, I would put a B tier though. I guess he's not a very overpowered unit, but the thing about Carlos is that his damage output, like yes, he's slow and like reloads a long time, but his damage output and like how long he actually fires is definitely worth it. You definitely get use out of him, like no matter how bad you are. So yeah, you should try Carlos, the middle one, and see if it fits your playstyle. Then there's guard. I don't know how to rank it. Like, I really want to rank guard like a high area. Like, but like the thing is, that will only happen in skirmish. I'll put it in E though. Like the thing about him is that yes, he's very good, but like it costs 30 to even use him. Like, I would rather use other units to like deal with the situation before using guard at all. The guard is not bad. Don't get me wrong. The guard is not a bad unit, but like just too expensive and like just too time consuming to even like use him. I just don't think that he's worth that value at all. So yeah. Next one is Medic. The waifu of this game. No, I'm sorry, no. F tier, no. I will put a B in the middle of E and F tier, but I'll say E tier. Yeah, fine, E tier. She's not bad unit at all. She's not a bad unit, right? No, she's a bad, terrible unit. All she does is literally put a medkit down, just shoot her garbage gun. Like, don't get me wrong, she is not a bad, like, not the worst unit. I'm not gonna chop her. She's definitely not the worst unit, but The thing about her is that like I don't think she picked the right gun for doing her job, man. I know she's not for killing, she's for like healing her teammates, but still, at least pick a gun that even does damage to enemies much, man. Like her gun is just so bad. Like I would rather use Redneck, spamming Redneck than ever using her anymore. But the thing is remember guys, I'm just only saying this for the main game, non-event game. Like if we're talking about the events, Medic is definitely at like A or S, man. But she's just insanely good in defense. Especially the corny event. She's just so good. She just wrecks that event, man. So yeah. Guys, just remember that I'm not talking about like every mode, I'm just talking about the main mode right now. Next one is Flamethrower. I like Flamethrower a lot. People are giving hate on this unit, but I don't think it deserves the hate at all. Yes, he's not an overpowered unit, but like the thing is, not to mention he's very weak. Even I have to say he's weak. But like the thing is, he deals with some of the enemies very quickly, especially because enemies are like weak to fire in some of the late games. Some of the late games, yeah, some. I'm not saying about the ones that are immune to fire. I'm just saying the ones that like that most enemies take a lot of damage from fire. This is why there's a Molotov, man. This is why Molotov was even invented. But like the thing is, Flamethrower in my opinion is basically Molotov, but you have a unit of it. But like the reason why I put in C tier is that it's not good unit at all. It's low health and it just doesn't make up for its damage output. Like if like I have to talk about it, like I will probably also like put it at D tier. Like I really want to put it in the middle of C and D tier, but it's just that I don't want that much units in D tier because you know what? And not to mention, Flamethrower in my opinion, he's not really worth that D tier. He's not that bad. I think he's pretty average to me. Oh, but the next is different. The Soldier. Soldier a bit. Yeah, I'll also say C tier though. Actually, C D tier, C tier. It's more. Yeah. I really want to put in the middle, but like I don't think it's deserving the middle also though. I think it deserves the middle though. It's not a bad unit per se. The thing is about Soldier is that Soldier is very weak for like his price again. Like you expect something very good from like the sword player, right? No, it's just Soldier. It's just a guy with like armor that doesn't turn to zombie with a baton and a shield. That's all. That's all of Soldier. Like I see he's a very good unit, very versatile unit actually, but I don't think he's really a good unit. He's versatile but not good. Yeah. So is Cap. To me, Cap is very debatable. I can put him at C tier or B tier or even D tier, but to me, I'll put him at D tier. Personally, I don't think he's like, okay, he have a gun, so like, it's already not bad already, but like, his boosting to me is not really that good. Like, yes, he have a good boost, but like, the thing is, I don't think it's really worth that one spot compared to other units. Like, don't get me wrong, Cap, don't be sad. Cap is a very good unit, but I just don't think it's worth it compared to other units. But I have to say something first. He is not, or she is not a bad unit at all. It's a very good unit, and you can definitely get some use out of it. And so his turrets. Do I know say more is definitely A tier or even S tier actually. Turret is just such a good thing that you cannot not have. It's just very strong. I'll put A tier though. It's really debatable. But like just very strong. This does a lot of damage and that's all. But in this case, I also want to just move the empty barrel down to C tier. Even look at this more, I just feel like the empty barrel is just not as good as it will be. So yeah, that's why I move it down now. So next one will be Sonya. To me, Sonya is a very good unit again. I think she is better than Carlos. To me, she is like better than Carlos, but like to some people, she may be worse. But like I would say that it's very situational. Like both of these are not like bad units at all, but like it's really just situational on which one is better. But like yeah, I think that she's better, and she also have her abilities. compared to Carlos not really having much ability. Yeah. So so the next one is gonna be this guy. I'm pretty sure it's called something like, is it turn? No, no. He's called Ranger. Yeah, Ranger. Okay, he's called Ranger. Ranger. He's basically a guy with a shotgun with you know, bulletproof. Well, actually, bullet resistant armor. It's not bulletproof. He still takes damage. Weak. Anyways, to me, he's not that strong. He's a very good unit compared to Farmer. I think he's better than Farmer actually. But the thing is, at the time you get this unit, it's probably like, why even using it? It's not that good. Also, I'm gonna move Farmer down because I don't think he's worth it that much. Like, I don't think, like, yeah, I just don't think like Ranger is worth his time. It's investment anymore. He's a good unit, but like for the time you get him, it's not as good as you think it would be. So yeah, this is why I rank him down. This not as low, not as high as you think, but not as low as most people also think. Next is Willy. What can I say? It's just a guy with a stun gun. You didn't treat him as like a soldier, but yeah. For me, I treat him as a soldier, but you know, instead of a baton, you get a stun gun. Yeah, easier. Like, why would you even want to stun enemies when you can just kill him? Like, don't get me wrong, Willy, he's probably a very cool guy, but he's not bad unit at all. But to me, I just don't really see the use of him. It's like Medic. It's like a pure support unit. It's like I just don't think his support is good enough. Next one is Swat. Yeah, I think it's good unit for skirmish. For skirmish, not this one. His accuracy is horrible. First of all, his accuracy is horrible for what he does, and yeah, I don't think it's as good as you think it would be. But don't be wrong, he's not a bad unit. That's why I put in D. You can still utilize him, and he can still pack a punch, but it's just not as good as other units. So next one is Night Soldier. Night Soldier. I don't know. I don't know if I like him. It's just a guy with an axe. I don't know. I'll put him pretty. But yeah, okay, I'll put him in C tier. To me, he's not a bad unit, but like he's just slow. The attack rate is so slow though. Like I just don't think he's really that worth it compared to other units, but he's not bad at all. Next one, wow, we have a special one, Carol. You're like, oh, she's basically mechanical bear, right? No. I'm put her F tier and E tier. I'll say it's F tier though. Okay. First of all, let me see. First, compared to like the skirmish, she's not strong. Like she doesn't have that big of a range compared to skirmish, and not to mention like if she doesn't get killing me after a dash, she's basically just got die. She just cannot hold enemies a long time. So yeah. So next one's gonna be Jailer. To me, Jailer is a pretty average unit. It's basically a redneck but stuns students. So yeah. Put him in C tier. But as I don't know, I'll put him in B tier. I'll put Redneck at C tier. Cause I don't think Redneck is that good anymore. And Jailer, yeah. The thing I have to say is Jailer. I'm pretty sure he have low hit rate compared to Redneck, but still. His stun, I think that he will be a better support compared to Redneck. Redneck's a spamming unit, so like in that case I would definitely prefer the marine guy. So yeah. Next one is Saw. I just never liked Saw. Saw is after he dies, he just immediately turn into a monk. It's just very annoying. So yeah. I just never liked the Saw. I never liked using him. Like, no, don't get me wrong, his design is cool, but I just never like using him. The next one is Queen. Queen is basically Grenadier. You think it would be good, right? Because she's holding a grenade launcher. But no, she does not stab damage, and she doesn't hold as long for melee combats. So yeah, she's bad. She's just not good. Like I have to say she's better than Saw though. So yeah. The next one is Berserker. In my opinion, the best one out of all three of them, he does very normal damage, but yeah. Okay, I have a problem with these three. It's just not good. All of these three is not really that good to me. Well, I have to say one thing first. None of them are definitely the worst units. Oh, but the thing is, though. Oh yeah, I forgot. They also have a debuff. If let's say if you have enough units, your units will also be scared by your own guys. So like yeah, you just cannot spam them. It's just not good. So it's just well, I don't use sword. I will never use sword again. And for Queen, it's pretty debatable, but Berserker, I think he can stay a D tier. He's not that bad compared to other ones. For Lester, double barrel shotgun, I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's just farmer with better stats. I don't really remember using him. But I don't think, to my memories, he's not as bad as I think it would be, so yeah, put him C tier. Specops, I really want to put him at B tier because how cool he looks, but the thing is he really worth that B tier or even A tier? No, he's just worth C tier. Don't get me wrong, he looks very cool and you think that's a very great unit, right? No, he looks great but he's not that great. The thing is, he's like he can drop anywhere, so that's already a good thing. But like if you're dropping him near like a unit, an enemy, so like to get him to hit a shot from his terrible accuracy, just like oh man, like just like Swat, he terrible accuracy. Like, holy moly, man! Why are you so bad at hitting enemies, man, with your gun? Okay, so first of all, let's not get off topic here. But Specops is just it just doesn't hit shots. It's just literally like SWAT. He just doesn't hit shots. Like so land him close to your enemies, but in that case you're risking his life. So that's already another bad part about it. So I think he's pretty average. He's not as bad as you think he would be, but he's definitely not as good as you think he will also be when you pop by him. Okay, next one is a very easy one. Austin. In my opinion, it's really just depending on what you're doing, what you're using him for. If you're using him for money wise, then of course he would be like A or S tier though. But if you're using him for actually gameplay wise, let's say you're also grinding money, but like for gameplay wise, just D tier. She's not terrible units. It's like Pepper, but in my opinion, it's worse. All he does, he's just like he just doesn't do as well as you think it would be. He's just a guy with a pistol, that's all. Look at that's all. So I don't think he's as good as you think it would be. Okay, next one is agents. This is very easy to decide. So you think that like okay, what agent is designed for us nature to clear roads at the start, right? You think that it would be a very good unit for an early game, but in my opinion, no. This is probably gonna be D. Yeah, it's gonna be D tier, guys. It's a good unit, but like actually good units. But it's just I don't think it's worth the price at all. Like no, actually I think it's worth the price. Like 20 for 2 units, that's a lot. But like the thing is, compared to Redneck, I would rather use Redneck compared to them because like I don't think they can clear the road as well as Redneck can sometimes. It's just very depending on the situation, and I don't think they will work well for the current situation. Next one is Turbo. You're like, oh, Turbo. You're probably a very cool unit with a cool name, right? No. Terrible. Sorry. Turbo is terrible. To me, her charging ability is just already bad enough. Not to mention her mediocre damage. It's just not good at all. She's just plain and bad. So yeah. Sorry that likes her. Red Hood. I don't know. I rank it with Chopper. I just never liked Red Hood also. Red Hood is basically Chopper but knocks enemies back. That's all. Thank you for listening to that. Well, the Cashier is C class. I think it's pretty average. Yeah. I think it's pretty average though, so I don't think it's that bad. So, look at my list right now. I think I can like raise some and lower some because of current skills and abilities. I think that I will probably raise Grenadier by 1. Actually, no, I'll raise. No. It's very hard to rank this. That's both all of them have their own good debuffs. Like, I went turret up by 1 because turret is definitely worth it. Turret is not compatible. And Sonya, to get out like using her, I'll put on regular A tier. Okay, so Okay. For a shotgun, I'll put B tier. Yep. Yeah. Okay, she's good. Okay, tourist definitely well. Cat is also good. Malik, yeah. I'm sorry, this is just. I'm going. Carlos, yeah, it's definitely B tier. It's definitely a B tier. Jailer though, actually, you know what? Sniper, oh no, it's D tier. If it's worth it. Like her, I don't know. If she's even that good, like her fire rate is actually pretty slow, also compared to Charlotte. So yeah, I actually put her E tier. I don't think she's that worth it. But in this case, I will also move Jailer down because I don't like Gunslinger. Where is Gunslinger? Oh wow, it's already D tier. This is gonna be hard. It's very hard to rank this, but I do have this. Yeah, Medkit is definitely D tier. Actually E tier. I don't think Medkit is as good as people say it is. So yeah. For builder, I think it's C tier. It's pretty average also. He's a good unit, but I think it's pretty average. But for this time, I'll just fine. I'll put a B tier. I'll be nicer. For farmer, yeah, it's definitely C tier. It's so average. Redneck is a good spawn, but first of all, I'm putting it here because you know definitely all the ones in the front are definitely better mid and late game. You know, in this case, I don't think Shellers as good now. So yeah, Jeremy's moving down to C tier or even D tier actually. Yeah, moving to D tier. His stun ability is not really as worth it though. Yeah, okay, his stun ability is as worth it as this. Then in this case, I'm pretty sure I should also move Ranger. Ranger, shocking. I should move Light Soldier, yeah. Light Soldier hit rate is too slow. Next. For Cashier, I think it's pretty average. Yeah, I think it's pretty average. Yeah. Yeah, this is my ranking. And Specops, why in case anyone is gonna ask, why did I rank it above SWAT? You know, they're basically the same, right? For me, because he in 9 that's already a bigger advantage to SWAT because you can utilize the placement more compared to SWAT. But the thing is, like, yes, his parachute speed is so bad, it's so slow and bad though. I mean, why do you even add parachute speed? It's just so dumb. Like, okay, in case you don't understand, like when you let's say you want to spawn, you click it, that he will parachute down, but that would take like I think around 5 seconds just even for him to parachute. Yeah, I'm just gonna move him down. But why does it make him like take parachute down for like such a long time? He's a good unit, but it's just because of that, it's much harder to utilize him. Like especially in games in you know in levels where there are like quicker enemies, it's just hard to use them because in case of a sudden attack, a sudden wave, you cannot handle anything with him because he will not even be spawning again. He'll be like in the sky. It's like yeah. So this is my ranking. So just tell me your opinions in the comments, or you know, make a tier list like this. So thank you for watching, guys. Like the video and subscribe. So remember to hit the bell. See everyone.